Hey, Robert Kiefer here with Hydro Hero, and I'm getting another testimonial from Mr. Weston that we just finished his crawl space in Ocean View, Delaware. So, just to kind of go over this, Mr. Weston, I think the original idea you had was that you needed a termite inspection. That's kind of what started everything. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, I've been here now 4 years, and I was not offered as an option a termite treatment. And I'm right next to the woods. I built an addition which is primarily wood, so I was concerned about termites. Uh, Quite honestly, I had never been below the house because it was dark. Uh, when they did the termite inspection and did the termite whatever they do to fix termites, drill holes all over the place. I learned that my basement or crawl space was what I would call a builder's grade. It was really not adequate for the long run. So I asked Hydro Hero to look into it, to give me some options, and to put numbers with those options so I could make an informed decision.
Yep. So, Active Pest Solutions, I believe, was a company that originally came out.
That's correct.
I know that they couldn't warranty doing a termite inspection without the termite inspection gap around there. So the
Right.
original company went all the way up to the sill
Correct.
plate, so that had to be corrected as
Which
well.
is what I learned. I didn't know that.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
So we came out, we looked at everything. I believe I talked to you about the possibility that you may need drainage because typically in these builder-based grade homes, they don't really put in a good drainage system. They kind of just throw a pipe down with a sleeve on it, bury it, it gets clogged and causes problems. But we came out after we pulled everything out. We dug down there, we did some investigation, and we didn't end up needing to put drainage. Was our recommendation on this one, correct?
Correct. The first thing you did was put in a massive lighting system so you could see what you have and what you don't have. And again, I think you examined what I had and then made recommendations on keeping some things as they were because I had quoted enough gravel. And certain things were right. So you gave me cost numbers, alternatives for things that you would do if you owned it.
Correct. Yep. And I'll show later on in a video the actual elevation and some of the reasons that we decided not to go with drainage on top of what was down inside the crawl space, but how the outside of the building envelope was done properly and really led us to make sure that we didn't have the customer go through that extra cost. So we finally got everything out. We pre-treated the lumber, made sure there was a clear antimicrobial sealant on there, and then we did the encapsulation. And I know you had already had a monitor system in there.
Correct.
So when everything was out, I think your relative humidity was well over 60%. Is that
Well,
roughly?
it went from 39 to 59 during the process. But when you finished, it went back to 39 or lower. So again, the best way to put it is that once the lights were in, things moved rapidly, and you kept me informed of what was going to happen daily, which was very important to me. Who was going to show up what day? And you said basically your crew would be here on Monday. Your crew was here on Monday. They finished a day early. I think they were here 4 days. And so again, it's very unusual to have, and it's a pleasure to have, someone show up when they're supposed to and finish when they're supposed to or ahead of time. And I might add that the cost were exactly what I thought. There were no additional work. There was no what I would call a change order. So I'm very happy with the work. I'm very happy with the timing. I'm very happy with the crew. Everything was handled very professionally.
Yep. The crew was, everybody was good?
Everybody was good. Again, it was hot, so I had water out there. I made restrooms available. It was a very positive experience, which is, again, unusual for me here.
Great. Well, we thank you very much for all your business. We're glad that your crawl space came out so nice. And would you recommend us to your friends and
Yes,
family?
I would recommend you guys be, for the following reasons. One is that you answer the phone. Two, you show up when you're supposed to show up. Three, you're not going to do any unnecessary work. And four, the work that you do will be done professionally and on time. So yes, I would make a recommendation.
Great, and thank you very much. And Active Pest Solutions, now you can actually warranty this home for the termite inspection now that everything's been properly done in the encapsulation part as well. So if you're watching this and you're thinking about crawl space encapsulation, basement waterproofing, yard drainage, water damage restoration, mold remediation, give Hydro Hero a call at 302-321-7077 if you're in Delaware or Maryland. If you're in South Carolina or anywhere else, have questions for us, drop us in the comments below, or you can call us toll free at 1-888-940-HERO. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Have a wonderful day.